Either when you leave here, people could probably even do it while you are here. I can't because I haven't got a computer. But go to battlegroundcalifornia.com and sign up. Sign up. We need to help Nancy, hell with Nancy, we need to help us get back control of the House of Representatives, and we can do it in California. You pick up 3 seats, it's a difference of 6. You pick up 4, it's a difference of 8, and 5 is a difference of 10. And if she only needs 25, we can be a big, big part of that, and we've got the shot. But we are going to have to work. So it's battlegroundcalifornia.com. Now I'd ask to adopt the agenda and the rules. The convention rules are in the program. Without objection, that'll be the order. I would also thank the volunteers who have done so much, and I want to thank everybody who either did something or even thought about doing something to help us elect Gary Marsh, the Democratic mayor of Modesto. Special thanks to Take Back Red California. They're doing it one town at a time, but that's pretty damn good. And I would also make a motion to endorse our senior U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein for re-election. All in favor, say aye. Aye. In opposition, so carried. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our controller, John Chiang, who has been... See, his thing's different than what Hillary does. Hillary's a controller that can go in and try to grab your money. His job is to try to count the money and get 2 and 2 up to 5 because he hasn't got that taxing and thieving power like Hillary has. But a great Democrat who's done great service, first on the Board of Equalization, then as our controller. I give you Controller John Chiang.
Thank you, Democrats. Thank you, John. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you, Party, for your great work. This morning, Democrats, I'm going to speak to you about 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to talk about the state's fiscal health, and then I'm going to follow up with numbers 2 and 3 about the initiatives that we're working on in the Comptroller's office to get California headed back forward. July 12, 2007 is a symbolic day in terms of the state's finances. It's the last date that our state, the world's 9th largest economy, was operating from a cash-positive perspective. In other words, we've been operating on borrowed money for the last 4.5 years. 3 years ago, this very month, my office was doing everything we could do to fight for your dreams, because the state of California was running out of money. We had $2.7 billion to pay $10 billion worth of bills. I didn't want the schools of California shut down while I was the controller of the state of California. We avoided default. We avoided the insolvency of the state of California. Today, under the leadership of Governor Brown, the Democratic leadership, my work, we are getting California back on the right path. However, I want to make it clear, we still have a long way to go because we had so much debt that we had to address. So what are we doing today in the Comptroller's office? One of my core functions, I'm the accountant, I pay the bills, is auditing, and then I sit on 81 boards and authorities. We're very proud of the audit record in the Comptroller's office today. We set new standards. In the first 5 years, we've identified $3 billion of abuse, waste, and fraud. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers. It's more importantly about the impact, because fiscal policy enables social policy. Those are our dreams. And so let me give you an example. Healthcare is spiraling out of control in the United States of America. I audited a healthcare agency that provides assistance to seniors. We examined the rates they were charging the taxpayers of California. We found out they were overcharging each year $88 million. So we went and had the state renegotiate it. For the next 4 years, we're gonna save over $350 million. We're gonna keep healthcare for seniors. We don't have to raise taxes for that program. We're gonna work on driving down national healthcare inflation. And what does that mean? When you knock down healthcare inflation, the employers of California and America have more money to hire people and to pay higher wages. That's what we need in America today. A dollar saved is a dollar earned for making sure that a kid has a world-class education here in the state of California, an opportunity for a dollar to create infrastructure jobs to make sure that we can compete in the 21st century economy. Second effort, we are working to create jobs here in the state of California. We have tremendous financial talent in the Controller's office. We understand that many of the mechanisms don't work today in California and the United States because there's just not enough money to create the next generation of jobs. We have brilliant environmental ideas. One of the ideas that we're working on in the Controller's office is deep retrofitting. Commercial buildings are some of the largest emitters of pollution in the United States. We have to drop that pollution. But property owners can't finance the cleanup of their buildings because the financial mechanisms out there don't work. So what we've done in the Controller's office is we're bringing the commercial building property owners, environmentalists, labor, banks, investors together to make sure that we can create a new financing stream so that we can clean up the environment, we can create economic growth in the state of California, we can clean our air, and then we can make sure that the opportunities for the 21st century jobs in California don't have to come in the future, but they come today. So these are two of the signature efforts. We understand that we have a crisis. I want you to think about my entire platform that I've offered over the past few years on this stage. Think about those two, but think about the financial education that my office offers every day to taxpayers, to people in deep poverty, to small business owners. Think about the idea I shared with you last year, the last 2 years in fact, to tackle corporate America. We need to improve the quality of board of directors by diversifying those America's boards. We don't have to be frustrated. Join me in taking action. We have to fix California tax policy so that we create jobs in the state of California and not give tax breaks to the big corporations for creating jobs outside of the state of California. So this is a strong recipe for California's future success. And this is only possible because you stood and fought for me and every single other Democrat on our ticket. And so from the very bottom of our heart, thank you very much. Let me ask that I was asked to make of you is to join Dem 2012. We need to make sure that our great speaker once again becomes the speaker so we can have values in force. We re-elect our great president, that we can give greater support to our Senate President Pro Tem and Speaker. And so please join 2012, or you can do what I did. 2 weeks ago, I held a fundraiser for the party. I didn't hold a party for you, I apologize, but I wanted to make sure that we had a victory party in November of this year, and so that we can wait. Thank you very, very much. Have a great convention.